Hey, this is Eric Arnold. We're back here in the MLB barn about 12:30 in the afternoon on Monday, the 2nd of May. Take two. We just shot the video and the sound was wrong. I'm not sure what happened there. But we're going to try again, see if we can figure this out. Monday we do our summary little show here, just tell you where we're at. As far as record goes, we only have one play for you here on Monday. It's a short card, and I think early in the week, for whatever reason, I think we have better success later in the week. At least we did last week. We started off with 2 units in the hole, and then, well, now we're riding a 4-day winning streak. We've won Thursday, we've won Friday, we've won Saturday, and we won yesterday, Sunday. 4 in a row at Scioto. So we're on a roll here. Put the slide up, show you where we're at, the big EO meter. 6 units to the good so far. We're about what? An eighth of the way through the season. Is that about right? So 6 units, 6 times 8, 48. Be okay with that. I would be okay with that for the season. Now, can we keep this pace up? A 10% rate of return? That equates roughly in an 11-10 sport. What do I mean by that? Your traditional point spread sports like basketball and football. You give the bookie 11. And if you win, you get your 11 back plus 10. Those are your traditional VIG. Whereas a sport like hockey or baseball is more on the money line where your numbers fluctuate. At any rate, what all that means is we're hitting around 57% winners in football. That's pretty damn good. So can we keep that up? I kind of think we can. There's some factors here that I won't bore you with that I think lead me to believe that, we may have weeded out some stupidity from last year, and, we're being kind of conservative. I'll say that, and it is possible you can be too conservative. In other words, if you have a game and you think, well, it's not my best stuff here, but I kind of think I got an edge, not a big edge, but I would guess I could win this one 53% of the time. You probably should play it because that is worth doing. If you play enough 53% winners, you're going to generate units. It'll take longer, but you will generate positive units. I'm probably at the moment not throwing that kind of volume up against the board. For now we're being conservative. So we only get the one play that I think is worthy today. What did we do yesterday? Well, like I said, another winning day. Even our losers are close. We lost with the Astros. That was within a whisker. George Springer making a diving catch to beat us in the 9th inning. At Chicago, we had the White Sox. That game didn't work very well. I was a loser. But the White Sox made a huge rally and came within one batter tying the game. So we were close there. And then we had 2 runaway winners with the Nationals. That model, just seems to find mystical spots where who would have thought the Nationals would just go out there and take 2 out of 3 in San Francisco and scored, 25-some runs in doing so. That's hard to believe. And then not hard to believe that the Rockies pounded the shit out of the Reds. Geez. I just saw on the ticker before I came out here that the Mets have released Robinson Cano. They owe this guy $40 million, and Steve Cohen is simply not screwing around. And I'm kind of impressed, frankly, that this is not the same old Mets. This guy wants to win. and he's ready to throw his own money at the problem to win. I don't know releasing Cano is bad business. In other words, I know it's going to help the product on the field. He's not a good player anymore. He probably hasn't been a good player for 5 years. The only reason he can get on the field at all is because he roids. He's missed a year and a half in the past few years for suspensions, for roids. So the guy clearly can't play anymore without cheating, which he really has no problem doing in desperation to try to get on the field. So he's not popular with the fans. He's not good. Apparently the only person that likes him, well, I won't say that. I don't know him. His mother probably likes him. But Francisco Lindor said I'd be unhappy if he was cut. Well, he was cut. So Steve Cohen doesn't give a shit about Francisco Lindor's feelings, apparently. And Francisco Lindor will get over it because he's just not very good. And they're going to replace him with someone else who's going to help win. So I'm impressed with that. And then on the other hand, you got the Reds, where they've got a guy in the middle of their lineup played by their moron manager. Every day, Joey Votto, plop, right in the middle of the lineup, guy's hitting 100. He's done, he's shot, he's finished. He's almost 39 years old, this guy. It's over. It's over. But, you know, they just keep playing him because they owe him a fortune. But rather than just release him or bench him, they're just going to keep playing him and lose. You could fire David. They just re-signed David Bell to a 2-year extension. Holy cow. So, you know, I keep telling you people, organizations are what make and break whether you win or not. Who is at the head of your organization? Does this guy want to cash checks or does this guy want to win? And does he have the deep pockets to win? Everybody says, well, I'm here to win. I want to win. I want to win. Bryce Harper, that's all he rattles off. I want to win. Win, 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 win. That's all I need to do. I'm a winner. I win. All evidence to the contrary, he doesn't win. He doesn't know how to win. He knows how to say the words I want to win. He really doesn't know how to win. So you got to figure out who are the guys that want to win, know how to win, and are going to do what they have to do to win. That's what you got to figure out. So, what do we got? What else? One game today. Now, I just spoke in glowing terms of the Mets, and we're going to go ahead and play the Braves. Yeah, maybe the Mets are just a little, we're still in that kind of opening, you know, those opening miles of the marathon where teams that are sneaking out a little too far, the pack's going to reel them in, you know, they don't want that guy to get away from them. They don't want the Mets to sneak off and run and hide. So I think the Braves are going to try to take 2 out of 3 here in New York and keep the Mets within arm's distance and not, you know, end up buried 15 games back by the All-Star break. The Braves generally get off to slower starts, it seems. Hangover from the World Series. Yeah, let's not forget who the Braves are. World champions. It's a premium franchise. They've got their top pitcher going, a guy who's a budding ace. You know, he's just about ready to smash through into the top tier of pitchers. And you really don't have to pay premium prices on this guy yet. Max Fried. Had another point, it just went right out of my head. So, but yeah, the Braves, I know, the Braves play well against the Mets. That's what I wanted to tell you people. If you look it up, going back through 2004, the Braves have a winning record in New York. Straight up, a winning record. They win more games than they lose when they play in New York. I don't know why that is, but they like to play the Mets for some reason. So this is a good spot here for the Braves. Even money, yeah, I think that's worth taking. You know, I think there's a better 50-50 chance the Braves will win this game. So we're getting value here. And that's what we're looking for, is value. What else? I didn't have a chance. I wanted to look up some of these other baseball handicappers on YouTube just to get an idea of who the competition is, who else is out there. Do they tell you what their records are? Are their records as good as mine? I don't know. If there's anybody that you follow or you check out occasionally, feel free to list it in the comments. That'll save me just a little bit of time. And I can go, okay, let me check this guy out. And they say imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. And maybe some of these guys are doing some things video-wise that I can rip off. Rob, why reinvent the wheel when I can imitate? That's always been, I've always been big on that. So, we'll get to it eventually as we try to, you know, I got to decide, do I just want these videos to keep me honest and force me into a routine of handicapping, which at the moment is working? Or do I want to take these videos and try to basically get known, you know, and then what do I want to do with that? Do I want to work for someone? You know, Dave Portnoy calls up, do I want to work for him or CBS Sports or MLB Network? You know, what would I do with that sort of thing? Yeah, I don't know the answer to that, frankly. I really don't. So, at the moment, I'm just happy being able to pick some winners and put a few extra dollars in my pocket, which I'm going to need because I got to go to the grocery store later today and pay $5 for a pound of ground beef. All right, very good. Let's talk again. Derby's coming up. I don't know what we're going to do about that. Holiest of holy days for Saturday in May is coming up this weekend, so I haven't decided my plans for that this year. All right, that's all we got for you. I'm just rambling in a circle here. One game. I'll do a 4-minute video. I'll talk to you later. Eric Arnold signing off.